Hi my friend, so I'm aware that this has been re-released on the PS4, but I actually found the GameCube version is a little bit more creepier because it's actually a lot darker in places. So, yeah, here we go, another Resident Evil game on my channel. Hope you guys enjoy.
Resident Evil.
Okay, right. Not the biggest expert at Resident Evil games, and on the PS4 you actually have a third difficulty, which is easy. This is actually hard, this is normal. I'm going to go ahead and play on normal difficulty. And I'm going to go ahead and play as Jill. I like her setup with, you know, Barry helping you out and stuff like that, plus she has 8 item slots, which is kind of fortunate. Let's do this.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris!
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare. This way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp. A dining room.
Alright, so we're inside the infamous Spencer Mansion. This place has terror written all over it, and is a classic in my opinion. A lot of people can relate to feeling scared when inside this mansion, having to find their way around the place. But what I really like as well is some of the hidden cutscenes that are in this game as well, one of which being this one. Let's see what happens if I go back into the main hall.
That gunfire. I'm counting on you to investigate, Jill.
Sure thing, Wesker.
And she's like, okay, I'll go back into the room. And then if you're like, nope, it's too scary.
Got cold feet already? That's not like you.
Alright, let's take full control of our responsibility here, and let's go ahead and see what Barry's looking at over here then. What has he found?
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Hope this isn't Chris's blood. The voice acting is so different now. That's one thing that is much better about this game. Now you can go through that door over there, and that is where we're supposed to go, and that will of course trigger the cutscene where you see Kenneth being munched on in that classic zombie scene that we all know and love, where the zombie's head turns around very creepily. But what I'm going to actually do is show you guys another thing that you can do by heading over this way.
Who is it?
You! Freeze! Get away from him, Jill! He's insane! What the hell?
We better report this to Wesker.
So that, of course, is another way of killing that zombie without necessarily even having to go in that room and get away from him, because you can be in close quarters, and in some rare cases, if you're not too careful, you can actually get grabbed and take a bit of damage. But check this out. Where the heck did he go? Like, he's gone. After taking 2 Barry Magnum shots. What the actual hell? That was very close as well. We nearly got shot by him as well.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. But let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Okay, right, so there is one way to do this a bit quicker. Instead of going all the way around this room, you can actually just go up here, because it triggers a new floor and makes the game think that you've been exploring for quite a while.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh! I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
You got the lockpick. Alright, cool. That's going to come in handy.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Alright, what a lovely mansion. Must get the name of the decorator. Now there is one thing you can actually do. I'm not going to do it, but if you try and leave the mansion, you'll actually let a dog through the door. Probably best you don't do that, because you will actually have to kill it, and you don't want to waste them handy handgun bullets, so to speak. You want to keep hold of them, because ammunition is always good in any Resident Evil game. Unless you're playing Resident Evil 3 on easy mode, in which case you get a ton of that. You get pampered big time. Right, so the zombie is actually gone now, which is a little bit creepy, and we kind of wonder where it has actually taken itself to. Now it's actually, I think it's this one here, from what I can gather anyway. Let's go ahead and see if we can get like a, you know, a critical here. Oh, hang on, wait a sec. He is not dead though, I know that much. That can't be him. No, I didn't think so. There you go, straight in the face. In the face! And he's down. So yeah, next time we come back to this corridor, or when you come to this corridor in general, it's just really dark, and he becomes a Crimson Head later on. That is not really, you know, fun. Looks like he's holding something. It is a film, so we can play that later on if we want. But also, wait, did I pick that up? I think I did, yeah. Yeah, his throat's been torn out. And he hasn't got any ammunition as well. Which is kind of harsh if you ask me, because in the PlayStation version, he had about 2 clips on him. So we're not getting treated here that much. Nice camera angle. Alright. One thing I do like though is there are auto-aiming features in this game as well, so if you're not sure whether there's a zombie on the floor or one coming towards you down a corridor, that is a way of finding out so you don't run around the corner and get none to death. Pick up some of these herbs. Alright. And later on there's actually some crows in this area for some reason, just to add, you know, more eerie aspects and creep the player out even more. Now in here, we're actually going to be going ahead and getting a arrow. So, this guy on the floor gets up later on. I'm actually pretty sure there's a zombie around here somewhere. Where are you? Oh yeah, you're there. Screw you, I'm out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'll deal with you later on. What I really want is this. This is the golden arrow. And there's a reason we picked that up. We need to examine it first off, because it's actually the arrowhead that we're looking for, because that is actually a key item that we can use later on in the game. So, cool times. Let's go ahead and just quickly combine these two, and there actually is a zombie around here as well. Or maybe that might be hard mode. Yeah, actually I think that's hard mode. Yeah, they put 2 zombies in here. So just just be aware of that. You can actually run around the corner and fall into the line of another Zom. Alright, so we're up here now, and there is a zombie up here, as well as a defensive dagger. I definitely suggest you pick one of them up. Basically, if a zombie grabs hold of you, you can stab it in the head and potentially kill it, so it does save your life. And there is a zombie here as well, so don't know what the heck he's doing though. I can't see him, but I'm pretty sure he's up here, isn't he? I was sure there's a zombie up here somewhere. Oh, he's on the other side, that's why. Is that enough? That should be okay, shouldn't it? Oh no, I've overshot it ever so slightly. Well, it's alright because Mr. Zombie's taken a ton of time, so we could go ahead and leave him. We don't necessarily have to kill him, but it's whether you want the hassle of having to, you know, deal with him later on. Alright, so we've broken the statue. Screw this guy. Come on, try and blast his head off if you can. No, there you go. Right, there's my first defensive dagger gone. Crap. Alright, if only I could get that back. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Some defensive items I think you can actually obtain again. Right, I did realise that I have actually left a clip back in that room by the mirror. There was actually one on the floor. Yeah. I'll go back and get it another time. Right now I want to head back into the mansion, because I'm going to go ahead and quickly go downstairs, because there's actually something we can do here. we're going to be making full use of that arrowhead pretty much immediately, which is kind of nice. We can get it out of our inventory straight away. And that, of course, will get us the first key that we actually obtain in this game, the sword key. No zombies out here. Again, thinking of the hard mode. There's actually 2 zombies out here on the hard. So yeah, just be aware of that. And hidden over here is some shotgun cartridges. So go ahead and make sure you pick them up because we'll be picking up that weapon later on. And over here is some kind of tablet with an archer on it. And of course the archer is going to need an arrowhead for his arrow because he doesn't actually currently have that. And that of course unlocks this stairwell here. And it goes a long way down. This is exactly what I was talking about. Look how creepy and eerie this is compared to the PlayStation 4 remake. It's really dark. Creeps the hell out of me. Right, now over here there is actually a book. This is the Book of Curses, and inside that, or rather on the back of it if I remember correctly, there's actually a key attached to it. So that's why it's always good to examine every single item. So now we have the sword key. Alright, nice. Alright, Book of Curse. Good, goody. Alright, we'll be coming back here later on to deal with that coffin that's hanging from the ceiling. That's like, there's a story about that guy, I'll explain later on. Right now we want to get back to the mansion. Alright, so we've taken care of a good portion of the start of this game already. This seems to be like one of the, if not the best routes that I think you can take early on in the game. You can get a lot done this way. And I am tempted to use the sword key just to unlock the kitchen, because that'll make use of that key. You know, it'll just use it on that door, and then later on we can discard the key and get rid of it. But yeah, I mean, this is such an excellent remaster in my opinion. It's very well done. I mean, the PlayStation 1 had, you know, pretty, so to speak, crappy voice acting, but at the time it's, you know, they took what they had. And the graphics were, you know, PlayStation 1, of course. Right, and I think last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and pick up this blue gem that, you know, fell out of the statue's hand. There we go. We've got the blue gemstone. And I think this is probably a good time to end my first episode, guys. So hopefully you're enjoying the playthrough choice, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Alright, guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.